Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Brutal Legend on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, we're opening with a battle cry as we go into our first field battle against General Lion White. Thereafter, our resource generator. Stop them.
The merch booth. No. This is how we make money. Only the house can make money on liquor. March.
That is our unit.
And that one side had incredible music, while the other
I don't know who gets more credit, the roadie for carrying him on his shoulders or the lead guitar player who is able to keep posture the whole time.
Honestly, it's Eddie. Alright, first wave complete.
My back.
Eddie! What is it?
There was no animation of him getting
stuck in there. You pull it out.
Jelly indeed.
Whatever hit you, it's gone.
Don't worry about it then. I'm sure I'll feel better after I kill some guys.
Eddie! More dudes on the way!
Dudes.
More
Which
dudes?
direction they coming from?
Dudes.
Far side of the field! They're coming around that big guitar statue!
You gotta stop him, man.
11 o'clock?
No, right now, man! Right now!
11 o'clock is a direction, Mangus. See that dial on your soundboard with the 12 on the top?
Oh, so that's what that's for. Yeah, man. Bad dudes at 11 o'clock.
So yeah, this is our first of the field-based battles where we're actually fighting in order to defend our stage, and we're supposed to fend off a certain number of waves, and then the battle will end.
I see, and they're more interested in going after the statue than going after you.
Alright, here's our tag team combo for the Razor Girls. The Razor Girls tag team combo is awesome because it's a relatively high cooldown, really high power single target shot that, you know, just absolutely rips apart infantry units and single targets.
Lion White forces! 9 o'clock!
Very good.
Unfortunately, this is where Lion White actually starts coming down into the battle, and when he lands, he does an AoE shockwave, which deals some pretty significant damage to our forces.
Yeah, so shockwave is the area of effect attack, I take it.
Yep.
Never a good thing in a multi-unit combat situation where everybody's lined up. Very StarCraft.
Except we're in StarCraft, the only significant AoE attacks are from the Protoss. So, face melter. See, it melts faces.
Face melted. Rocket sauce. Rocket sauce. I'm your boss.
Damn!
Play Protoss.
He can't take much
Oh man.
I don't need to take much more. I just need to hammer you with the heavy attack.
Oh, your squeaky voices make me feel bad. Smack.
Scumbags! 12 o'clock!
But where is
More dudes.
Where is the bottom of the clock again?
Where's the what?
Where's the? So if we, I mean, you can only use the clock positions to tell you where the enemy's coming from if you know with respect to the bottom.
Yeah, but you see, the bottom is technically supposed to be the stage.
The stage.
Itself.
Gotcha. Rock me supreme.
It's Shocker Supreme, actually.
Shocker
Okay.
supreme. Get Dairy Queen.
And oh damn it, she died.
Oh man, Gerda, I don't know how to say this, but our commentary is gonna have to supersede the fact that this game does not know what is the correct number of times to change the active subtitle in a short period.
Yeah.
Because on the subject of, you know, one of the themes, let's call it like a refrain for this whole game, is that it's awesome to play through single player, but like you were saying, this was intended to be a multiplayer game, and here we are running into things that might have turned players off.
Incoming uglies! 3 o'clock!
No, well, the mismatching subtitles is just a relatively small annoyance in single player. It's not actually something you usually need to worry about.
Oh, I'm worrying because I love to read. I just don't love to read that fast.
All right, so we're using Lars's tag team action specifically because it deals a rather large amount of damage in a small area, rather than a small cone in front. And I was hoping that it would actually be able to take down this bruiser, but unfortunately it did not.
Oh shit! Our dude is down.
Thankfully, hero units automatically respawn. They just take a little while to do so.
So this really is the outfit. You got your star character, you got your shop and your inventory units, and vehicles.
Boink!
Oh, jeez. This looks bad. I see a lot of dudes, Eddie. 11 o'clock!
Yep, gotcha. You know, those clock directions would be more useful if they didn't show us where the guys were coming from out of video.
Well, there they are.
Yes.
Bring me there, man.
Now get into the center and use Face Melter.
Oh. Faces.
I think Face Melter does enough damage to just immediately kill any of the smaller inventory units. But I don't think it'll actually kill the Razor Girl specifically, unless we are in melee range.
Not to mention, you also have to take a few hits just to cast Face Melter.
Yeah. That's how they balance the solos. The fact that they take a little bit of time in order to cast matters. I should actually be showing off the stun cord that the Thunderhogs do, because it makes your hero unit just significantly better.
Cord.
And boink!
This game's use of music nomenclature pleases me.
Oh, enough. I've never liked this town anyway. I don't know what's gotten into you, Lars, but I know one thing. You will regret what you've started here.
For now, I will fly away. My people need me. Farewell.
Don't worry, guys. We'll get wings shortly, as in the next cutscene.
Red Bull gives you wings.
For too long, we have lived in pits, waiting for good fortune to trickle down to us.
That's not how
But
fortune
our
works.
days of waiting are over. We will not sit here and let Lion White decide what happens next. We will gather up this great army and take it on the road. We will march on Lion White and free every man, woman, and child in that city.
Children
And
don't
then
exist in this game.
We will bring it crashing to the ground.
Pack her up quick. I'll be back soon and we'll hit the road. Copy that.
We made a tour bus. Yes, there are secondary missions to do as well.
Ready to go?
Just a few more hours.
Oh, yeah. Great. It gives me a little time to scrounge up some weapons for the Druid Plow.
And yes, you have to actually purchase weapons for the Druid Plow in order to continue on, because we're going to have to do a mobile defense mission shortly.
Eddie? Oh, sorry. Spaced out there for a bit. Back in a flash.
So, is there a New Game Plus mode in this game?
No, not really. No.
Dang. So that
I mean, the thing about New Game Plus is that you end up losing a majority of your tools going into New Game Plus, because a majority of our tools are plot relevant.
So they have to, right? So they have to be given to you first. You don't already have them. You don't already have a
we would
Chicago
still
type.
probably have Face Melter in most of the solos, but we would lose access to our Call of the Wild, which we don't have yet. We would lose We would certainly lose Battle Cry because that's story mission solo.
The Guardian of Metal welcomes you.
Thank you, Ozzy.
Metal noise.
The fuck do you want?
On the road.
I want to purchase this
Are you
machine
sure you
gun,
can handle
even though it's
that?
not actually one of the better
Just
weapons.
a little extra something deadly.
Is that all, stranger?
That'll help in a pinch.
No, well,
Take
we
it
also
from me.
purchased the sideburns. I hate the
We can
sideburns. The
buff out
sideburns
the
are
stretches
shit.
while we're at it. These strings come with the best
Upgrading your
strings
guitar and axe is
that'll
honestly
really
the
get
big
their
thing that you'll
attention.
want to be
Just
saving
don't
fire
use it
tributes
when
for.
I'm napping. Pain comes in many flavors. The more you
Thank
use
you.
it, the better it gets. The therapeutic
Eternal
use on your
fire.
lower back is a couple of
Sweet. Now we got a
moves.
fire axe.
Careful what you pull on. Get a little more bang from your lightning.
Shock bomb is a interesting attack
that's
combination
a
simply
powerful
because
one.
it doesn't
This one's a
fucking
little
work.
flashy.
Like in order for it to
Fire.
actually work the way that it's
Yes.
supposed to,
Take
you would
care
need
of
to have the
yourself.
ability to
Keeps the
launch
elk out of
enemies
your
into the
grill.
air, and Eddie never gets
You're like
the
a
ability to
battering
do
ram
that.
now.
He can pull enemies towards him, but he can't actually
see you
launch
later,
enemies
Guardian
up.
of
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what that
yeah.
reminds me of is Horse Kick, I believe it's called, from BioShock Infinite, the one that lets you like suspend everybody in midair and just you get to just make a whole squad your bitch for a second.
Raw patrol.
Okay, now that we have weapons, come on, Magnus, let's start the tour of destruction.
Tour of Destruction
Ready to go?
sounds like Guns N'
Just a few more
Roses.
hours.
Well,
You got 20 seconds. It's time to go. I only need 10. Let's go.
no, well, when I think of tour of destruction, I think of the LP of
sleep
destruction
till
from Dwayne and
battle
Brando.
No matter what happens, keep
Dwayne and
driving,
Brando is a
Magus.
very sad story.
No problem. You never taught me how to stop this thing anyway.
I'll take care of anyone or anything that tries to stop us.
Hey,
Brakes.
tick choppers.
Isn't Battersmith the other
Hey, we're not taking that brand new tour bus four-wheeling over that field, okay? Just turn right up ahead and we'll cruise down the main roads. Nice and easy.
Oh god damn it, we have to protect the bus.
We have to protect the bus. It's okay though. Our machine guns are effectively hit scan weapons. So as long as you're just spamming the machine guns, and the machine guns cannot actually hurt Mangus, thankfully. But as long as you're spamming the machine guns, the bus should be fine.
Make way!
The big issue here, of course, is actually staying on the predetermined path and staying close, but not staying close to Magnus, where while still being able to fight the tick choppers.
Well, keeping distance has been smooth.
So far, this particular instance of this escort mission isn't honestly all that difficult. It's just introducing the tick choppers and the concept of the escort missions. A lot of mission types in this game are not fully explored to the best of their ability, but to be fair, they don't really need all that many different gameplay styles in order to really sell you on the fantasy of the game. So,
Yeah, they don't need to, like, less is more, especially when variety is a good alternative to repetition. And so far, yeah, this is another gameplay style.
there is a healthy amount of variety, and they're usually spaced out far enough apart to where they don't ever feel all that repetitive, except for the RTS gauntlet at the
More
end.
tick choppers up here, Eddie.
The gauntlet. Jeez.
Yeah, there's a gauntlet of RTS missions at the end of the game. But mind you, only the last one there is actually all that difficult.
Try to run this new batch over, but they're so fast.
Oh, Gerda, I think the enemy's behind you. You gotta slow down.
Oh, the enemy is certainly behind us. See?
There they are. Now destroy.
I think they're trying to make a roadblock up ahead, Eddie.
Do you want me to drive? Directing your night. Want me
So how many Grand Theft
to
Auto
dri-
missions have you played that were escort missions, dude?
Escort missions. I mean, for God's sake, half the time you were just giving somebody a ride to a bank heist.
That wasn't really the case for GTA 5, honestly.
That might be my Grand Theft Auto 3 experience talking. But also that a lot of the missions also were pretty innocuous too, because a lot of what the later Grand Theft Auto games did was rely on a chaos factor, that you arrive at every mission with the conditions that you carried with you. For example, a wanted level. A wanted level is a great example of how chaos can affect your missions.
Whereas in GTA 4 and 5, you couldn't actually start... Well, actually, I think in GTA 5 you could start missions if you had a wanted level, but I think it would actually zero out your wanted level by starting missions.
Or doing missions in quick succession, or saving the game and turning the game off and restarting it every time you do a mission, because that also will affect the game the game as it proceeds.
And beyond it, the cleave of the Impaler.
Lion White's tower is just on the other side of them. What are we waiting for?
Music.
We gotta go get some collectibles first.
Unload the bus. When I get back,
get the drums.
Battle time.
Be safe, everybody.
Get the amplifiers. And everything else.